There's something special about this old house, particularly to the people who know it. It could be located almost anywhere. It happens to be in West Virginia. There are people who could tell you and even show you what this old house really means to these children, their families, and even to the entire community. Today, progress is jet-propelled, and industry, transportation, interstate highway systems, the world itself, wait for no man. Sometimes progress bypasses people before they can do anything about it. That's what happened to the community of Vintroux. Here in a world apart, each household living unto itself, 39 families with little in common. There was no church, no school, no store, no community center, not even a place where the children could play together. 39 families with nothing to bind them together, nothing, except perhaps the muddy road. There were, however, some people who became concerned about the problems of Vintroux. In spite of the outward signs, they felt that the people of Vintroux really did care. These outsiders weren't selling anything. They didn't have any handouts. They just wanted to help solve some of the problems. They were from the Cooperative Extension Service of the West Virginia University Appalachian Center. They included the center's area director, who sensed the problem and supervised the project, an area extension agent, the county 4-H agent, the county agricultural agent, another area extension agent, and the county home economist. They came and talked to the people all up and down the hollow. They talked about helping the children, the little children, the ones too young for school. They talked about starting an experience center. And because someone wanted to help their children, the people of Vintroux agreed. And, working together, they got the project underway in this once vacant old house at the head of the hollow. There, the youngsters were introduced to new and exciting experiences in an atmosphere where they could learn.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here, the children learned about things that were new to them. they discovered that it was fun to play together, that singing could be done together, too. They began to love a new thing called books. And they were taught how important it is to put toys away and to be neat and clean. And they soon found that they had feelings for others, that please and thank you were magic words.
Where does the butterfly go when it rains? That's what our story's all about today. See, it's starting to rain. Come on, look at the rain. See how the rain's coming down in this picture here? Rain, 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 rain. Where does the butterfly go when it rains?
And sometimes after one studies about things like butterflies, she even makes a gay-colored one to take home. The mothers came too, for the extension people had told them that the mothers' help was needed. And soon they were very interested, and everyone was learning. In a couple of years, these children will be going to a grade school in another community. There they will mix with youngsters who have had many advantages. Vintroux had ingrown conditions for developing school dropouts.
I let my little girl go right from the start, but I really didn't know why. Then one day she wanted to wash her hands before eating supper, and I was glad I'd decided it wouldn't do no harm for her to go.
The house had no running water, so the mothers carried it in and heated it, and the children learned quickly that it was fun to wash their hands. The mothers who were helping were also learning to do many new things. The hot chocolate, made with surplus dried milk, was quite good, and it would taste good at home, too. The mothers knew that according to plan, someday the extension people would not come to Experience Center regularly. This was their training, so they could continue it on their own. As the members of the extension team spent time in Vintroux, it became more and more evident to them that their original belief was true. The people of Vintroux really did want to help themselves, and their children had been the key to the community. In the basement of the house, the fathers of the children continued their work. In the beginning, with some tools supplied by the extension people, they had rewired the house, made tables and stools and bookcases, and now they were even more interested in their work.
You know, I reckon I really never knew what a friend was. It wasn't until we started doing something for the kids that I even got together with my neighbor and knew what he was like. Seems like then we kind of got interested in each other and in doing something for Vintroux.
Soon, because the women of Vintroux wanted to do more, they started meeting with the home economist and one of the area extension agents. They met in the same room where the children gather in the mornings. They learned to sew, and several of the mothers made their own dresses and clothes for their children. Yes, there was a new interest developing in Vintroux, a new hope created by the fact that someone genuinely cared. Within a short time, one more age group within the hollow found that working together could be good. A 4-H club was organized for the young people. They started by learning how to elect officers and then electing them. This, too, was a group that really wanted to work, and work they did. They continued to fix up the center, and then they started a community cleanup. Practically all of the boys and girls of 4-H age joined the club. And one of these boys had been a junior high school dropout. The influence of this group caused him to return to school. Each of the young people had a project of his own. Sewing was popular with the girls.
I'm making a pretty white dress, but I'm kind of scared. It's the first time I ever made anything on my own. But then, all of us have a project and are learning something new. I have help, so I know I'll do okay.
We didn't let the girls get ahead of us. We guys all have a project, too. Right now, Chuck's dad is showing us all about cars. Boy, it's great.
These boys really do think it's great. No longer are they living in a world of their own. They have friends in Vintroux, and projects, and dads who help them. And there were other things that happened, too. The extension agents continued to help the people of Vintroux help themselves. These young men, for example, had committed themselves to an uncertain future by dropping out of school. They were encouraged to reconsider their situation and go back to school. Or, like this young man, be accepted by the Job Corps.
For years now, my kid's been crossing these double tracks every day to get to the school bus. But I didn't know how to do anything about it. Now, we're working together to get the school bus to come up the hollow instead of stopping down on the main road.
The people had been told that it could be done. It would be necessary for them to clear the road of debris and old cars, so the road could be fixed up and the school bus could get through. Their first step was a good one. It was clear that the people of Vintroux really meant business, for they began to clean up the community. No one forced them into it. No one was talked into it. They were sharing an interest, and they were working together. In Vintroux, it had never happened before. It had all started with an idea and an imaginative, hard-working extension team. And the children. That's what it took for the community of Vintroux to find itself. Time and circumstance had passed it by, for no one thought that the people of Vintroux cared, and the people of Vintroux had thought that no one outside cared. Perhaps they didn't until now. But today is now, and the children carry home many new things, and families say grace before meals, and please and thank you, because the children want them to. The road may still be muddy, but it won't be for long in a community where a 4-H'er suggests a garden project, where a mother takes it upon herself to work at the Experience Center, and where a father takes time to help the boy. And so, a winter of work has brought something special. It's spring now in the Hollow, but this year, there's more than just the beauty of outdoor West Virginia in the community of Vintroux.